विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, तुम्ही प्रॅक्टिस सेट 2.2 शिकलात. आज आपण प्रॉब्लेम सेट 2 शिकणार आहोत. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन आहे, सिलेक्ट द करेक्ट अल्टरनेटिव्ह अँड फिल इन द ब्लँक्स इन द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स. फर्स्ट सब क्वेश्चन, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then the sum of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is dash dash dash. Now I draw the two parallel lines and this is a transversal. Sum of interior angles here, these are the two interior angles, and if the lines are parallel, then the interior angles are supplementary, means its sum is 180 degree. Therefore the answer, this one, C, option C, first C option. Now second sub question, the number of angles formed by a transversal of two lines. Okay, I draw here two lines and this transversal. Then how many angles are formed? You count here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, means total 8 angles. Therefore answer is this option C, 8. Now third sub question, a transversal intersects two parallel lines. If the measure of one of the angles is 40 degree, then the measure of its corresponding angle is, you study about if the two parallel lines are given and the angle made by the transversal, then the corresponding angles are congruent. Therefore here one angle is 40 degree, then its corresponding angle also 40 degree, means in this way I draw the two parallel lines transversal. If this angle is 40 degree, then its corresponding angle also 40 degree. Therefore the answer is option A, 40 degree. Now fourth sub question, in triangle ABC, angle A 76 degree, angle B 48 degree, then you find angle C. The sum of the measures of all angles is 180 degree. Therefore I write in this way, in triangle ABC, angle A plus angle B plus angle C 180 degree. The reason is given, the measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Substitute the values here, angle A 76 degree plus angle B 48 degree plus angle C as it is, this is equal to 180 degree. 76 degree plus 48 degree, this is equal to 124 degree, plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Now you find here measure of angle C, you transfer this 124 at this side. Therefore angle C is equal to 180 degree minus 124 degree. Therefore angle C is equal to 56 degree, means option B. Where is this? This one, option B, 56 degree. Now sub question number 5. Two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal. If measure of one of the alternate interior angle is 75 degree, then the measures of the other angle is dash dash dash. Here I draw the two parallel lines and this is a transversal. The alternate interior angles, one angle, this angle is 75 degree given. Therefore its alternate interior angle, this one, also 75 degree, because lines are parallel and then the alternate interior angles also congruent, hence this is also 75 degree. The answer is this one, option C. Now next question number 2, ray PQ and ray PR are perpendicular to each other. Points B and A are in the interior and exterior of angle QPR respectively. Ray PB and ray PA are perpendicular to each other. Draw a figure showing all these rays and write. From the given information, what is the information? Ray PQ and ray PR are perpendicular to each other. Therefore I draw here ray PQ, ray PR perpendicular to each other, and point B and point A are in interior and exterior, means QPR, its interior part is this one. Point B is in the interior, hence I take here point B and draw ray PB. Again, point A is in the exterior of angle QPR. Therefore, I draw ray PA such that angle PBA is a means ray PA perpendicular to ray PA. Okay. Now, what is the question? First question, a pair of complementary angles. From this figure, you find the pair of complementary angles. Sum of the measures of two angles is 90 degree. Then these angles are called complementary angle. In figure, angle QPR is 90 degree because ray PQ perpendicular to ray PR, this is given. Hence I write equation first. Again, angle BPA is equal to 90 degree because ray PB perpendicular to ray PA, equation 2. Now, from figure, angle QPB plus angle BPR is equal to angle QPR. This angle QPR is equal to angle QPB plus angle BPR, means this angle QPR by angle addition postulate. But this angle QPR is equal to 90 degree from first, I write here reason from first. Therefore, angle QPB and angle BPR is a pair of complementary angles. Similarly, angle BPR plus angle RPA, angle BPR plus angle RPA, this is equal to angle BPA, angle BPA, and this BPA is equal to 90 degree from 2. Therefore, angle BPR plus angle RPA is a pair of complementary angles. Now, second sub question, a pair of supplementary angles. Pair of supplementary angles. First, what is meant by supplementary angles? If the sum of the measures of two angles is 180 degree, then these angles are called supplementary angles. In figure, angle QPR, this is 90 degree. Again, angle BPA, this is also 90 degree. Hence, I write here angle QPR plus angle BPA is equal to 90 degree plus 90 degree from 1 and 2 is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle QPR and angle BPA is a pair of supplementary angles. Third sub question, a pair of congruent angles. In figure, angle QPR, angle BPA are 90 degrees, means the measure of both angles are equal. Hence I write here angle QPR is equal to angle BPA is equal to 90 degree. From 1 and 2 I write here. Therefore, angle QPR congruent angle BPA. Therefore, angle QPR and angle BPA is a pair of congruent angles. Now, angle QPR is equal to angle BPA. From figure, angle QPR by angle addition postulate, you write in this way, angle QPB plus angle BPR. Hence I write here angle QPB plus angle BPR. This is equal to angle BPA, you write in this way, angle BPR plus angle RPA, BPR plus angle RPA. Here angle BPR and this angle BPR are same, therefore you eliminate this, therefore angle QPB is equal to angle RPA. RPA. Here measures are equal, therefore angle QPB congruent to angle RPA. Therefore you write angle QPA and angle RPA is a pair of congruent angles. Now next question is question number 5. Figure is given in this way, and the given line AB parallel to line CD parallel to line AF, this is given, and line QP is transversal. Again, y is to z is equal to 3:7, this is given. From this given information you find angle X. Now if you observe in the figure, line AB parallel to line EF, this is given, and if you take QP is a transversal, then angle X and angle Z are the alternate angles, angle X and angle Z, alternate angles, and these are equal. Hence I write here angle X is equal to angle Z, alternate angles theorem, equation first. Again, y is to z, this is equal to 3:7 given. Let I consider the common multiple of the given ratio be a. Hence you write here angle y is equal to 3a and angle z is equal to 7a. This reason is given here. Now therefore you also write this angle x is equal to angle z. Here measure of angle z is equal to 7a. From first x is equal to z, measure of angle x is equal to measure of angle z is equal to 7a from first. You write the equation 2. Now a line AB, this line AB is parallel to line CD and QP is a transversal, then angle X and angle Y are the interior angles, and you know the interior angles are supplementary. Therefore I write here angle X plus angle Y is equal to 180 degree. Supplementary means sum is 180 degree. Interior angle theorem. Instead of X I substitute here angle Z from 2. Angle Z plus angle Y, this is equal to 180 degree. Now I substitute the values. Angle Z 7a plus angle Y 3a is equal to 180 degree. Therefore sum of both 7a plus 3a, 10a is equal to 180 degree. Therefore a is equal to 180 degree divided by 10. Therefore a is equal to 18 degree. Now you find here measure of angle x. I write angle x is equal to 7a. This is equal to 7 into value of a 18. Therefore 18 sevens are 126 degree. Therefore answer is angle x is equal to 126 degree.